Good morning, welcome to Bitcoin Bounce. My name is Joseph. Today I'm here with Dion and we're gonna look at what is happening with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is kind of stagnant here in the low 1900s, and then we also gonna look at the trading signal on Cardano. Good morning, Dion. What's happening with Bitcoin?
Good morning, Joseph. Morning, guys. Okay, so we're starting just with the market indices. This is the most important chart at the moment. So the US dollar is just ranging sideways at the moment. We're getting to the 200 EMA on the US dollar, and we need to actually break that for Bitcoin to start going up. You can see if we go back here, the 200 is just held forever, and in that whole time Bitcoin has just been going down. So you can see the dollar has just been trading above this 200 EMA just forever, and it looks like we might now get to a break in that. So we can't actually expect Bitcoin to go up until we actually break this 200 and find support under it. So break it, retest it, and then start going down. And then our levels to watch would be this $110 and $108 if we can hit those two zones. But get something consistent under this 200. So either this could play out that the dollar breaks the 200, retests go down, or otherwise we could break above this. This is the 20 and the 50, so we could break above that, retest them, and then go higher again. So if we go higher, Bitcoin goes down. If we go lower, Bitcoin goes up. And everything is ranging sideways, but this week is a massive week for news events. So you can see I've listed them all here. So there are really big events also in Europe with the Euro on Thursday. So it looks like this is going to be good news for the Euro, and the Euro is going to definitely bounce up, and obviously then the dollar is going to take a bit of a hit there. So price is just going to be very volatile this week, so we'll have to see what happens. Maybe that Euro pump could be good to dump the dollar below the 200, and we could start going down. So this is just the most important chart. Until something starts to happen here on the dollar, we can't actually expect anything else to really break out of their ranges. They're all just range bound. So S&P 500, Nasdaq, because we've had a little bit of a pullback on the dollar here recently, they're going up. The money flow into the altcoins is looking good, so slowly but surely we're getting a little bit of money back into the altcoins. And this is the altcoin perpetual, so remember those top 10 altcoins against Bitcoin has had a bit of a pump, so that's looking good. The other problem we had last week was this US $10, the 10-year bonds, and they were just flying up, which meant that money was going out of the risky assets like gold and Bitcoin into the less risk 10-year bonds. But this has now run out of steam, had a bit of a pullback. So if we can have maybe a bounce down or a further pullback, yeah, that would be great. Meaning that the money flow is not going back to the low risk investments. The Bitcoin dominance chart is also looking good for us. So it's in this narrowing wedge to the upside, and they normally break down. So we might actually have a breakdown here and break under the 200 on Bitcoin dominance, which would then obviously also be great for our altcoin trades. So they would then be going up. Then if we just have a look quickly at Ethereum, so Ethereum also just absolutely ranging sideways still. Nothing has changed here, but the good news is this 50 EMA on the 4 hours absolutely leveled out, and actually making a bit of a rise here to looking like it could be breaking the 200, which is the same as the dollar. So once that breaks up above the 200, that could also be great for Ethereum, and we can start seeing a pump in Ethereum. Also, if you look at the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin at the moment. So, and this chart also, the 50 is crossing the 200 up. Bitcoin compared to Ethereum direct. So you can see that's also looking like Ethereum is maybe waking up a bit. The Bitcoin chart, I'm just going to have a look at the 4 hour. So we've got this big supply zone. If we hit the price there, we come back down. Demand is down here. So it's around about 18,000 to 18.5. Whenever we hit that, we go back up. And we've just been trading in this range. This is the 20,400. You can see all the times that we've hit that and just bounced back down. We're still trading in this parallel channel to the downside, but we've now eventually also broken that. So this could either be a fake out, or if we can hold this would also be great. So if the 50, you can see we've already prices crossed the 200, couldn't quite hold it, but found support under the 50 here. So it could be also the 50 is very horizontal and looking as if it's rather going up than down and horizontally. So it looks like we're making seriously an attempt. We've tried a few times to break it, and eventually it would give and we would start going up. But this is all is dollar dependent, what happens to the dollar. So yeah, we have to just keep an eye on it, but looking good at the moment. So 50 about to cross 200. We've broken out of this parallel channel that we've been trading in forever, you can see. So it's looking really good. Then our first hurdle would be this 20,400 to break and go above that. But yeah, that's it for the dollar. The ADA trade that we're having a look at. So just on the weekly chart, you can see we're down still 88% on ADA from the high. It's just ridiculous. You can't believe that it's this low. It was trading above $3 and now it's like 30 cents. It's just insane. So at the moment, it's in this falling, narrowing wedge, which breaks to the upside normally. So we're actually waiting for a break to the upside. And if you look at the support, that's why I opened it on the weekly. You can see we had resistance here back in 2018, and then in 2021 it's actually the only times that we've ever hit this level here, and both those times it was resistance, and now it's acting as support for us. So obviously it also depends what happens with the dollar and with Bitcoin. But expecting this, we could maybe come down, hit that low level again, but eventually waiting for it to break through this level. So as soon as we break through there and we above this, it's basically 36 cents, then we could start at least aim for a 20% trade here, but I think that it would be much closer to a 60% trade to hit that range high. And as you've said before, we're so low now that it's not even worth putting a stop loss in. So I think you could easily just allocate a bit of funds to this trade, just buy ADA and just hold it, and it could even go higher. I mean, we could hit that high there for 200%. That's just a really good buy now, but just waiting for that pump on Bitcoin. So if that pump happens, obviously we're going to make much more money here trading that Bitcoin. So instead of doing a Bitcoin trade, you could rather come and trade ADA, and you could do a 200%, where Bitcoin you might do 5 or 10%. So as soon as we see Bitcoin move and the dollar go down, just jump into ADA with everything you've got. As far as I'm concerned, it's just an awesome trade. It's so low and so undervalued. They've had so much good news recently, so it's really a good project. It's just the macroeconomics, I think, keeping it down, and as soon as this breaks out, I think it's just going to fly. And that's from me, Joseph.
Yeah, Dion, I love that ADA bounce right here. I think it's incredible, and I really think 60% growth on ADA is just a matter of time. The fundamentals is there, and they got massive backing. Many people suspect that ADA is actually going to surpass Ethereum, and both Ethereum and ADA is two coins that's going to surge. So if you're looking to buy some long-term coins, Bitcoin, ADA, and Ethereum, those three, you just can't go wrong. It's excellent coins. Awesome. Thank you, Dion. Great analysis for us today. We're going to be back here in a little bit, and then we're going to look at the video of Steve from Crypto Crew. But Dion, excellent work. See you in the next session. Thank you.
Great, guys. Thanks. See you just now. Cheers.